Hiya, welcome back to the channel. And as you can see before us, we have a Citroen C1, and that is because this is a C1 video. Not been doing many of these recently because I've not been driving it because, well, I'll show you. One, the battery is completely flat, and that's because I haven't been driving it for a bit. And two, the handbrake doesn't work or do anything, and it's due an MOT. So this week I'm gonna do none of them things. I'm gonna fix this because I've acquired a pair of Mk2 seats, which seems to be popular mod on these because they are so much better than the Mk1 seats. So let's go and take the old shitters out. Right, and I'll start with the driver's seat. Now, my car is as basic as they come, so I've pretty much just got 4 bolts holding each seat in and 1 sensor on this seat. I haven't got airbags in the seats on this, but you might have airbags. Right, so I've just broke off what we're doing to demonstrate something. If your car does have airbags, then I think they plug straight in, but I'm not 100% sure. Now, I think I'll just have to plug one of these in on the driver's side, and that's it on mine. Now, if you do have an airbag, then if you look down here at this, to unplug it, they can be a bit awkward. So you stick the screwdriver in there, and then once you've done that, that should, as you can see perfectly demonstrated, that should pull out like that. Let's get on with taking the old shitter out. Right, so as I said, these seats are just pretty much just 4 bolts, but to get to the front two, you want to send the seat all the way back. And then to get to the back two, you want to send it all the way forwards. Yes. And I think I have got 1 wire connected, which is that one there. It's just unplugged by pressing that bit there and then pulling on it. And then we can remove it, eject it from the vehicle. And that leaves us with this, which I've done in other videos. I mean, I've took the seats out of this shitter before. I'm sure I have anyway. Now let's go and get the new seat and see if it fits. And now we have the old seat and the new seat next to it. And upon inspection, it does appear that this should plug in. Now, I suspect that is actually for the pre-tension on the seat belt. The other thing, if yours has an airbag, should plug in maybe. Now, what we can see is that I got these off Marketplace cheap, and the seat base had been took off it and everything because the guy had put them into the wrong car. He'd put them into something else, so he'd fucked about with them. And well, one of these bolts was missing, so as you can see, I've improvised with an NGK CR7 HSA because it's the correct thread. It's all I've got at the moment. I will change that at a later date. I probably won't, but I'll say I will, just to look more professional than I am. Also, it seems to have taken these off, probably to try and fit it into the wrong car. Shouldn't stop it from working though. So now, moment of truth, let's see if it goes in. I'm pretty sure it will do because a few people have done this mod on the groups and stuff with no issues. So I mean, it should fit, but let's cross our fingers, cross our toes, and cross our penis and hope for the best. So as you can clearly see, we have managed to get it inside the car, and I am hopeful that this does plug in, which it does. Also, something to mention, if you've got a 2-door car and you're getting new seats for it, make sure you get 2-door seats. Otherwise, you won't be able to tilt them and people won't be able to get into the back. I mean, that won't matter to me because I don't take anyone in the back anyway. I haven't got any friends. But, you know, if you are sociable like that, then you'll get some which have got tilting seats on them. Right, so let's try and bolt this in anyway. Right, so as you've probably worked out, I have slid the seat to the forward position as I've got really short legs, and that is so I can get the rear bolts in first. Yes. Yes. Now I need to send the seat to the backwards position in the hope that I can line these ones up. And as you can probably guess by the fact that I've half removed it again, it didn't fit. The holes which line up to this on these runners were well, not far enough apart, and the reason was is because when I put the seat base back on, like I say, it came to me without a seat base on it. I had put the this on this side and it goes on the outside. I'd put it on the inside, which was squeezing the seat base in too narrow for the hole. So now it should line up, so let's try again. The back ones are back in, and these ones are much more in line, so we've got half a chance. Then when you've actually put the bolts in, which as you can see I have done, then these want to be torqued up to spec. Fuck knows what to, If I can find it, I will put it, but I probably won't be able to find it. So just tight, but not tight enough to snap them. Something like that. And now the seat is fully installed. As you can see, it is a much finer quality of specimen of seat, but it also benefits from height adjustment. Yeah, and everything seems to function as it does. You can set the back up and down with that. Like I say, you got height adjustment. You can slide it backwards and forwards as you could before, and it is actually just way more comfy, way comfier than them shitters. So now I need to change that one, which should be the same. Yes. And yeah, it was pretty much the same to do, apart from it was actually easier because it had the locating dowel still on it, and I didn't have anything to plug into it, so it took like 3 minutes, literally like 3 minutes to put that in. And weight wise, they're a little bit heavier than the Mk1 seats, but not by as much as what I expected, to be honest with you. So I think that's it for this one. I'm probably gonna have to do some work on it to get it MOT'd soon, because I need to do that really. But this was more important, as you can see. Anyway, like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the usual shit, and I'll see you next time. And I'll just throw this on the end here. It's about a month later after fitting the seats, and I'm driving the car for the first time because I have now got an MOT. It's a month later because it was quite a lot of messing about. I had to do an handbrake cable, I had to put a catalyst on it, which if you're ever going to get a decat, just don't bother. Just don't bother with the decat. It's not worth the hassle when it comes to MOT time. But anyway, we have got an MOT, plenty of advisories for future videos and what have you, and I'm driving the car for the first time with these seats, and they are amazing. In comparison to the old seats, they are amazing. They're actually really pretty comfy. Anyway, see you, bye.